welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to get ready for a baby shower for one of my best friends. She's having a little baby girl next month, which is absolutely insane to think that we are old enough to even do this kind of stuff. But she's about to become a mom and she will be the best, but we are going to celebrate her today. And I feel like I need to really have a chat with you guys. So I'm gonna do that while I get ready. So I'm gonna talk pretty loud and try and let you guys hear me really well because I'm gonna be kind of moving all over the place. But I feel like I need to really do a catch up and just have a little chat with you guys because I feel like I've kind of been all over the place content wise as of recent. I also feel like I haven't even really put my face on here in a normal casual setting in a really long time, so we're kind of overdue. But let's start with kind of what's been going on the last month to 2 months and where we're at now. So you guys know I absolutely love Disney. I love Walt Disney and the company and his values and his goals and his mission that he set out with. Anyways, love Disney. I've always been a big Disney girly. I go pretty often and it takes a lot for me to get tired of the parks, to be quite honest. So my friend Laura, who you guys have seen on here before, she has really been working with me over the last few months on trying to niche down, as we call it in the content world, and establish a niche that I would enjoy making content for, just to kind of give a theme to my socials. And when I say socials, I mean Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So together we kind of collectively thought that Disney would be a great niche for me to invest my time in for socials and be about 70-80% Disney and then about 30-20% lifestyle. And although it wasn't going badly, I feel like I was seeing signs of burnout really early. And let me tell you why. I was seeing signs of burnout early because the type of content I was making, I had a ton of video plans and series established and whatnot, and although it was very educational and good quality videos, it was just taking a lot of time researching all of the things I was talking about, and then it really wasn't fitting into my daily life very easily, so it was taking a lot of time out of my life. And I recently actually just launched an Etsy shop, which I have not posted anywhere about, so that needs to happen really soon. But I recently released an Etsy shop, and I'm a photographer in Nashville, and so I really just wasn't having a lot of time to take away from all the things I already have going on and do all that research and plan and film and edit and whatnot. And the series that I had planned were going to take a very long time to get through. It was going to be a very large commitment. So I was already seeing a little bit of burnout, and I'd only been doing it really committedly for about a month, which is not a good sign. The other issue, and probably more of the main issue as to why I decided to kind of stop doing the Disney niche with my content, is because when I approached her at the beginning wanting to spice up my socials, there was a few different types of content I was really wanting to lean towards. Some of it is more in the future, but some of it can be done now. But I definitely had some topics that once I start making that kind of content, that would be what I wanted to do primarily for content. And once I got kind of roped in with the Disney niche and realized how much time it was taking out of my day and out of my week to create that content, I knew there was absolutely no way I would be able to make future content like I'm planning to and Disney content, because it would be sensory overload on my channels, as well as it wouldn't really match, and I would not have the time. And so I was explaining to her the other night when we were hanging out that I was thinking of just ditching the Disney niche. Not to say I'm not going to be posting about Disney anymore, because I do still love it, and and when I go to the parks or I do something exciting with Disney, I definitely still plan on sharing that. But I knew that one day I would just completely be abandoning the Disney content and jumping ship to another kind of content making. And I just felt like that was in a way wrong, because it would be ditching everything I had been doing and then completely starting over. And as far as like subscribers and algorithms, like it would just not make sense. It would be kind of screwing with my channel. So we decided it would just be a good idea for me to not do the Disney niche and just post the Disney stuff I still want to post, but not make it my niche. So I'm sorry if you have joined here over the last month or so, because you've really just seen me be posting a ton of Disney content, long form and short form, on my platforms. But I hope that you'll still decide to stay. I hope that you'll still decide to be a part of my community online and stay with me to see what I have coming up next. So what does that mean moving forward? So moving forward, I currently am not going to have a very specific niche. I'm really just describing myself as a lifestyle content creator. That was kind of what I wanted to do from the very beginning, ever since I started my channel and started making content, was lifestyle type stuff. So I'm really wanting to hone in on that and stick with that. I also feel like I'm probably going to start sharing more of my finds, like fashion and home wise, and share some hauls that I do, because I do a lot of online shopping and also in-person shopping. And I think that that could be entertaining, as well as homemaking, because I'm really in a stage of life where I'm really trying to become more of a homemaker for my husband Luke and and I feel like some of the most inspiring content creators that I love to watch do a lot of homemaking type things. So I'm going to kind of introduce that as well. But lifestyle and homemaking are probably the two best words to describe the shift that I plan on making in my content. And the other thing that I'm going to really try and get on, because I know I've announced all these different schedules with uploading as of late, and I haven't stuck with them very long, but what I'm going to try and move into is a weekly vlog every week. And in addition to that, I would love to be posting probably at least one other vlog a week on just something exciting or something that's going on in my life. But I'm hoping at the minimum I can start implementing just a generic weekly vlog, week in the life type situation. And so today I'm going to kind of kick off this week's weekly vlog with this little news update. Some of the things that you can look forward to hopefully seeing pretty soon as far as homemaking and lifestyle and such could be some updates to our house. So I have a few videos I think up on the channel of some updates that we have done, or at least showing you guys in generic vlogs, like updates that we've done to this house. But lately I've really just gotten more in my DIY feels, and I know that that's a two-way street, because it is fun and it can be very beautiful, but it does take a lot of time and you have to be very patient with it. But some things that are on the horizons potentially are getting our stairs redone. We still have carpeted stairs and a complete carpeted upstairs. We got new flooring in our entire bottom layout, bottom floor. And when we got our downstairs done, we really wanted to also do our stairs, but financially we just really needed to commit to one at the time. But we really want to get the stairs done to match. And we actually have decided, Luke actually mentioned this the other day, and I was like, you're so right about this. Our upstairs bathroom is very small. It is the only place in our home that still has the linoleum tile in it that was like a lot of our downstairs before we had our floors redone. And so he recently was like, why don't we also get them to just do the upstairs bathroom while they do the stairs, so that we don't have any of that tile anywhere. And I was like, that is a great idea. So I think we're gonna have them do our stairs as well as the upstairs bathroom. But as far as DIY goes, we have kind of gotten a wild hair recently, and we're thinking about painting all of our cabinetry in our house. This is something that when we first moved in, I think we kind of thought maybe we would do because we didn't love the color of our cabinets. They're very dark wood. But honestly, once we painted and once we got our floors done especially, they didn't seem nearly as bad, and they really are not bad. They're not like a must do, but we are at that point where we just want it to look like we want it to look like, and we know that whatever value we put in this home to make it more beautiful, we will get back when we sell. And so that's kind of where we're at as far as the cabinetry and the rest of like the home fixer-upper type stuff works. Also, I'm just now noticing that it looks literally pitch black in my bedroom right now, which is so sad because it is currently like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But it has been the stormiest, gloomiest day. And so it's like so dark in our house when it's stormy and gloomy because we have so many windows. And so that is why it looks literally like nighttime back in here. And I also apologize again for that light that keeps flickering. I don't know if it's coming across on camera like it is in person, but it's rough and I don't really know what's going on, if we have a short fuse or if it's just the bulb, but I'm gonna have to replace that because it's driving me nuts. So yeah, if we paint our cabinets, which we think we really might do that once Luke's kind of home from his work trip that I'm actually about to head out on tomorrow and meet him there. Once we get back, we may look into that a little more seriously and go get the paint together. I'm sure it will be more of my project because I have a way more relaxed schedule and he does not. So I'm sure I will be the one that kind of heads up that project out of the two of us. But we were kind of thinking that we want to do our kitchen like a sage laurel green color. I'll kind of put in some like inspo pictures of what we've been looking at. And then I'm thinking that we may do all 3 bathroom cabinets a beigey cream color. Again, I'll put in more inspo pictures. I'm still not totally sold on the green kitchen cabinets. I love it in photos and when I see it in people's homes, it makes me so happy. I feel like it just looks really cozy and really chic at the same time. But it's just a commitment to put such a color on your cabinets, you know. But the reason we are thinking we might do a different color for the bathrooms is not that I don't like the green in a bathroom. It's more so because our other 2 bathrooms are painted a very like moody peacock blue color, and I really don't want like the green and the blue. I think it would look fine, but I think it would brighten up the room a lot if the cabinets were a beigey cream. So I think that's kind of our plan. I'm hoping this light bulb is just the light bulb because literally none of the other 2 are flickering. So when I get home later, I feel like I'm going to be replacing a bulb. So yeah, those are some things that we may have coming up. The other thing is if we do our cabinets, even if we don't do our cabinets, like if we don't paint them, I think we'll make this change. But the worst part about all of our cabinets, truthfully, is the knobs and pulls. They are so outdated and the shape and everything is just really bothersome. So I really want to replace the knobs and pulls. So that would be something to look forward to with some home DIYing. And another goal that I've had all year, and I feel like it'll really work out if we paint the cabinets in the kitchen green, is that I've wanted to paint our exterior front door a sage green color and paint our shutters that color. I just really love green and I really love that color. I think it's very neutral while also being a pop of color. And our front door is like a brownish red, which is really not me. I love browns, but not like brown red. And our shutters, one of them matches and the other one is like a grayish brown. And so they just clash really bad. And so I really wanted to get those all painted to match, and if we can do them the same color as our kitchen, I think that will look really, really good. And I think it will kind of tie it all together really well. So yeah, those are some of the home renovation DIY type things that we're thinking of doing really soon. And to be honest, it's the end of June, And like I said, I leave for a trip tomorrow, and when we come back, June is over. We literally come back on June 30th, and we get in at night. So basically, I feel like I'm saying it's July at this point, because like nothing's gonna be done in any of that until July 1st at minimum. But I like to decorate for fall in September. The goal is always like September 1, but I feel like I tend to wait more towards mid-September just because we're in Middle Tennessee and it's still really warm in September, and I like there to be at least a slight sight of fall in the air outside before I put up all the fall decor. I just feel like that kind of makes it feel more real. So my hope is if there's any way we could do all of that painting and our stairs and upstairs bathroom with the flooring in the next 2 to 2.5 months, that would be incredible. I would be overjoyed about that because I know we just have so much going on in the fall and it's going to fly by. And I feel like once we get into the fall where there's all these holiday festivities and fall festivities, and then you go right into Thanksgiving and the Christmas season, which is beyond crazy. It's just like the last half of the year, especially that last quarter of the year, is nuts and so chaotic that I feel like we're just not gonna have the time to do it like we could now. So my goal is maybe to go ahead and get all that done. Today is also June 25th when I'm filming this, and so it means we are officially halfway to Christmas. And so that's why I feel like I have the holidays on the brain so much, because I've just been seeing so many like holiday signs and things come up between like social media and YouTubers we watch. There's just been a lot of signs pointing towards the holidays, and we're halfway to Christmas, which is nuts because I feel like we were just at Christmas. I'm also gonna say before I start on my hair, because I'm basically done with makeup, the only thing I have left are my lips, and I, for some reason, always do that last, like with my accessories once I'm dressed. I think I like to see what I'm gonna put on and then pick my lipstick to match it. But I do wanna ask, before I do my hair and anything, while I'm thinking about it, our house needs like a major deep clean really, really badly. When Luke gets back from this trip, or when we get back from this trip before he leaves for his next work trip, we've committed to doing like our baseboards across our entire house, dusting all of our tabletops and like, you know, counters and surfaces and lighting fixtures. It really just, our house needs to be dusted. That's basically the bottom line. But this bathroom really needs a deep clean. Like the tub and the shower and everything just needs to be scrubbed. So what is your favorite bathroom cleaner? I saw this like purple foam one that people were recommending, but I just want to know, like, what do you use when you really need to clean? What's the good stuff? Okay, so here's what I'm deciding to wear for the shower. Got this pale pink. It's like a high collar. It's actually long sleeve. Even though it's very lightweight material, it is long sleeve, but it is the end of June, so I kind of like scrunched it up in a way just to make it more like 3/4 inch puffy sleeves. It has this cute ruffle detail, and I have on these white and brown, like cognac colored leather boots, which are really fun. Actually wore these boots to her other shower, so we'll see if she notices. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. I have rose gold hoops in that are from Kendra Scott, and just trying to be like really cute and girly and pink for baby Harper. So let's go to a shower.
There is a life I lead in this city.
So I just got home from the shower and I have the hiccups. So if I start hiccuping like crazy, I'm so sorry, but I got a package from Amazon on my front porch, so I wanted to open it on camera. I also got a package this morning that I went ahead and kind of checked, and I'll show why in a second. And then I have something from yesterday that I just want to show you. So open this up, and I'm hoping that I love these. They actually look really good, so I'm sure I will. But this is a like mass packet of earrings, of gold earrings. I, for the last few years, have used exclusively the Bauble Bar. I think they're called the Dahlia hoops. They're just like the perfect, they're like a yellow gold, but they're just the perfect width and bulkiness and height. They can go, like, I wear them literally with anything, with my hair in a ponytail, with it down. They can be dressy, they can be casual. I love it. I just love the gold hoop look. It's so classy and in right now. But the way that it connects, it like snaps in the back into itself, and they get damaged very easily where they can't clasp anymore. I've now been through 3 pairs, and I finally decided I'm gonna stop putting money into it because it can break so easily. I'd heard people get gold jewelry on Amazon. Obviously it's not real gold, but it looks that way. And I got this pack from, it's called 17 Mile. They came with 6 pairs of earrings, and it was like $14. So can't expect much out of the quality, but I think it's gonna work pretty good. Let's open all of these. It also comes with a ton of backs, which is super nice. So first kind, it's got this little detailing. Super excited about that. These next ones are like the most like what I had style-wise before. Actually, maybe it's kind of what I had before, maybe an in-between of 2 of them, but. So here's like what I had before, literally just solid hoop. Yeah, it was like basically that width. Very classy. This is the one that I looked down and thought it might also be kind of similar to. It's basically the same, it's just a little bit shorter. Yep. Here is also a set that my mom has something very similar like this, and it's literally just like a chunky hoop, and it's like it's braided around. These next ones are literally like the reason I wanted to get this specific pack, because these are very modern and I don't have ones like this. So these are like very skinny and they're a little more oval / rectangular. I just thought those were super modern and really pretty. And the last ones are more dainty. They're a little bit shorter. They're still a decent size hoop, but as you can tell, they're really small. So yeah, I got all these packs of earrings. All the ones that don't connect themselves in the back came with a ton of backs. As you can see, all of those like up in here. All of the ones that don't connect into itself came with like all those backs. So at least it gave me a ton of backs. I think this was the Amazon, it said it was the overall best pick for gold hoops on Amazon. So I think they have good reviews. As long as they don't like tarnish and turn super quickly, then I think this is a great value, because you got 6 pairs of very classy gold earrings that are very in style for like I said, it was like $14. All right, the next thing that did come this morning are some tapered candle holders. So I had a haul that went on TikTok. I didn't upload it, I don't believe, to YouTube, but I got some tapered candles at Home Goods. I kind of wanted that look, and they had some really pretty sets that were very spring and summer colors. So I really wanted to get some of that. So I needed some holders, and I found some yellow gold ones that are very modern and minimalist looking on Amazon, and I ordered them. They came, and it was very obvious that these were used and returned by someone else, and then they were not checked before sent back out, because the bases had wax marks on them, and then the actual part that the candle sits in, there was wax coating all of them all over the place. And typically I would just clean it off, but it was so excessive that I was honestly just like, nope, I'm gonna send this back, get a new one sent to me. So that's what we have here. So it came in this styrofoam holder, and we've now got to put it together. So let's do that.
Hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again?
So we got all of those set up. I really like the way they turned out. There are 3 sizes. There are 2 tall ones, 2 medium ones, and 2 short ones. So the height difference is, you know, pretty substantial. So I think that'll look really cute when they are displayed together. I have a few things that have in mind that I could use this for. So really think these are going to be very useful. And then the other thing is I got another set of the taper holders. They are glass. Actually, they may not be real glass. They may be kind of like a plastic acrylic that looks clear like glass. They may be real, I don't know. But there's 4 in the set, and there's 2 that are like this style and 2 like this style. So they add some height difference a little bit. You know, they're just a little different. They're really cute. But what I love about these is that with all of them, you can put them this way and have the taper, or you can stand them up this way and have a votive. So I thought these were really neat for that. So I'm gonna play around, kind of put them out on my table and figure out what I wanna do with them, but those are some of my finds for the day. Hello everyone, so it is later Sunday night. I have changed into the pajamas already, and we are about to start packing because I leave tomorrow morning. I have a few errands, I think I actually just have one errand that I need to run in the morning. I then have a photo shoot in the morning, and then I leave for the airport. So we're gonna start packing it all up. I would love nothing more than to get to sleep at a decent hour. It's already 7 o'clock. I haven't eaten dinner and I haven't started packing, so I know that I'm not going to bed at least until 11, but maybe by 11. So let's get to packing. Okay, so if you've been following me for a minute, you will know that I am a big fan of packing cubes. I'm a firm believer in using them on trips. They just kind of condense everything, organize it all. So in here I have my dresses for dinners and such, and a few cuter day outfits for if we go out in the daytime. Luke is going for work. I guess I never really explained, but we're going to Vegas. He is there for work, and I am going to be hanging out with my mother-in-law because my father-in-law and Luke work together, and then my mother-in-law and I will be kind of working on our own, and then also just taking advantage of the pools and such. But if we go out, I have a few cute outfits for that. Here I have my pajamas and some lax hangout outfits. And then here I have swimwear and cover-ups, and here is socks, underwear, and all that good stuff. So this is my packing cube situation. I am limited to 40 pounds because I am flying Spirit. So hopefully we can kind of stay under that. I'm not even sure how much this weighs, but I'm going to have to be really selective with my toiletries and hygiene items and stuff, and maybe not take all my hot tools, accessories, all that kind of stuff. So let's throw these in the suitcase. All right, so here is all that I've got in there right now. I have a sun hat and my shoes, the speaker, and then over here are my packing cubes and my clothes, and then I packed my jewelry case, travel jewelry box right there. This is all that I'm going to pack tonight because the rest of it is basically chargers, electronics, and my hygiene items, which I'll be using before I head out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I just got back from Walmart. It is Monday. I leave to head to our friend's house who is taking me to the airport in right around an hour and a half. And I just ran an errand to UPS. I had some Amazon returns and I had to go to Walmart. I wasn't planning on doing that, but late last night I realized I had 0 makeup remover wipes, and I just personally cringed sleeping in makeup, so I was scrubbing my face for a while before using my Elemis balm. So I really had to get to Walmart because I had to get some makeup remover wipes because that was a must before the trip. I also realized that we used up all the sunscreen that I bought for Disney and Disney. We had none left over, and we're going to Vegas and it's really hot, so I thought that it would be also smart to grab some sunscreen. And we are out of all Ziploc bags, and my shower stuff, I like it to go in a Ziploc bag. So at this point I was just we gotta get to Walmart. So I got some Ziploc bags, so we were out of all of it. I know I just asked literally yesterday in yesterday's vlog, so you absolutely haven't seen it, about what you use to clean your showers and your bathrooms and stuff. But I saw a TikTok where someone was spraying something with something purple, and I'm hoping that this might be it because it says that it changes color when it's clean. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be it or not, but the purple bottle and that made me think maybe this was it. But if not, I think this will work really well. This is the OxyClean Foam-tastic Foaming Bathroom Cleaner in the Fresh scent. And they were also using a Scrub Daddy, and so I picked up the Scrub Daddy and Scrub Mommy just to use when cleaning the bathrooms. I have some magic erasers, but I think that these will work with this really well. All right, we're now getting us some Starbucks. I just had my photo shoot. It was really quick and easy. It is for the boutique that I actually just launched, but I'm still adding some things that I am still taking photos of and such with some models, and it's just kind of been a whirlwind, but I'm really excited about the boutique that's opening. So stay tuned for probably an official reveal of that once everything's up and loaded and kind of settles down with craziness a little bit, and I have some time to officially like launch it on socials. I'm hopeful this week to get an Instagram started for it. So once that happens, I feel like we're gonna be more in business, but that's where we're at. I'm getting some Starbucks for me and my friend who's taking me to the airport, so I'll be back in a second.
Hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong.
We made it. Okay, I'll have to show you the bathroom when it's out, but you walk in. We have 3 full-size mirrors. And then this is our room. Unfortunately, they did not have any more 1 beds apparently, so we are in a 2 bed, but the bathroom is bomb, so it makes up for it. Here is our view. We have a very large sky line wall of mirrors, whatever you want to call it. And then this is the TV and table and like bar cart area. It's just very nice furniture, and like this little iPad controls everything. Like right now I've got it on ESPN, and then here's like a volume, and you can change the channel, go back, you can order room service and all that from there. It's very nice. It's very bouge. So just giving you guys a room tour before I unpack my suitcase.
I want it all.
Well, hello everyone. It is Tuesday, and it's actually like Tuesday night. It's 6 p.m. here, and I realized I haven't really caught you all up on much since I landed, so I thought we would have a little chat to add to this weekly vlog. I'm also realizing that I'm spending a lot of time in this vlog in my pajamas, So we checked into the room. I believe I gave a brief little room tour. It is a beautiful, beautiful room. There is actually an iPad that is like the control center, the brain of this room. It does the temperature, the drapes, the TV, everything in the room, the lights, like everything is on this iPad, and it's really cool. It's really fun and convenient when you're already tucked in bed at night and you want to change a bunch of stuff. Like, it's super nice for that. And it has a feature where you can set a time that the drapes open in the morning. So there are sheer curtains that go, and then there's blackout curtains. And I am someone that I cannot have blackout curtains because I absolutely lose all track of the day and I just sleep through everything. So for instance, this morning I had the blackout curtains the whole time, and I had a 9 a.m. I believe alarm, or an 8 a.m., 8:30, I can't even remember now. I think it was 8:30. And I did not even wake up at all until it was almost 10. And so I had slept through. I mean, it was a good thing I didn't have anything I was really having to be up for specifically, but I just got a really slower start to the morning, which is fine. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the little blackout thing so that it opens at a certain point, because then I'll wake up. But in other news, basically last night I got in the room, I immediately changed and threw myself together for dinner. We went to Maggiano's, which is not local or like specific to Las Vegas. We have one in Nashville, but it's always good. And then we just ran to a CVS to get me some sunscreen and makeup wipes because, oh, I guess y'all probably don't realize this, but I had a 40-pound bag limit and I weighed my luggage before I left the airport. It was like at 45, and so I had to get rid of a few things. And so I ended up getting rid of the sunscreen and makeup remover wipes that I literally bought yesterday morning or whatever that was before leaving for the trip. So that was kind of frustrating, but good thing is we will use sunscreen and I will use those makeup wipes at home. So I just bought some more here, and then we came back to the room and literally went to bed. Like, we were all exhausted. This morning I slept in, then really long story, but make a long story short, my mother-in-law went to Swatch, which is a watch store, and we picked up a few watches and one for Luke. He really wanted one and he won some money at blackjack, and so he used his earnings and bought that. And I just picked it up for him. And then she bought two for my father-in-law, once for his birthday, because his birthday is this upcoming Sunday in like 5 days. And she's saving one for Christmas. I may like talk about that a little bit more at some point later, but Swatch and Omega released a space collection. It's literally like a planets collection, and I think there's like 10 watches in the collection because they also did the sun. They're really neat, but you can't order them online. You have to find them in a Swatch store, and they have very limited quantities. They never really have stock of all of them. You just have to kind of be at the right place at the right time, which is horrible because we don't have Swatch in Nashville, so like online is my best bet. So anyway, they saw them and they really wanted to get some, so we did that this morning. Then we came back, changed, went out to the pool. We were out at the pool for about 4-ish hours, I believe, and then we just came back up. I took a shower, hence my towel, and I'm about to get ready, and then we're gonna go get some dinner at Vic and Anthony's, which is a steakhouse on Fremont Street in Vegas, and that's probably just basically gonna be the day. But tomorrow my plans are to actually wake up, throw myself together, go to a little coffee shop that's close that's apparently really good, and do some work on my computer because I do have 2 big things that I've got to get done really while I'm here. So we have some work to do with our vacation, but that's kind of a little update, and I'm gonna go blow dry my hair and get ready, and I will see you guys in just a minute.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone.
Alright guys, we're going to eat some sushi, and here's my outfit. I just have on a little like black t-shirt crop top and this cheetah print skirt from Amazon and some sandals. Very casual because we're going to a kind of like low-key sushi place, I guess, but I've heard it's really good, so let's go get some sushi. Hello everyone, so we are back in a room. Actually, we are not. I am. Luke and his dad Mark got off really late tonight, and so we thought they were back in the room when Tammy and I got back, but they were not. They had Ubered to In-N-Out to get them dinner. But for my night, Tammy and I went to a sushi place. It was unfortunately not as good as I was hoping it would be, in my opinion. Like, it was fine, but I was looking forward to kind of just something better than I'm used to at home, and I feel like I liked my stuff at home better all around, so that was kind of a bummer, but it wasn't super expensive, so that's good. And then we went in the fashion mall. It's right across from the Wynn where we are staying, and we kind of just walked around, looked around, had some fun, and came back, and then didn't find our husbands here, so I'm just waiting on Luke to come back. But that was basically my night. The week is really fun, but it's not a lot I can update you guys on because I'm basically just working in the mornings, and then we go to the pool in the afternoon. We lay in the pool, lay out by the pool, which is great. We're getting a lot of good sun and getting time to relax, and then we come back and get ready and go to eat. And tonight we stayed out of the pool way later, so we literally ran back in, threw on some different clothes, and just went, hence why I have no makeup on, and my hair is literally in this messy bun. As you can see, it's not the cutest tonight, but it's okay. And tomorrow is like our last day, which is crazy. I feel like I haven't been here long enough for it to be almost done, but Friday it's gonna be a really long day. because it's just a lot of travel. We have a 4-hour flight back home. It's at like 1-ish or so. So we're gonna basically get up, pack, go to the airport and get on our flights. And then we get home at like 7:30-ish our time, because we are currently 2 hours behind our home time zone. So that is gonna make Friday go by really fast. But tomorrow we have a good amount of things that we haven't done that we said we wanted to do. Not really sure how much pool time is gonna be tomorrow, because we each have work stuff we gotta do and then we wanna do the other stuff. Maybe I'll be able to keep you a little more up to date on what's going on tomorrow if it's not so pool and relax heavy, but that's all I have for you today. So I'm about to change into my PJs, snuggle in bed, wake up tomorrow, and I'll see you then. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth.
Hello everyone, we are back home. Yesterday was literally just a day of travel. I woke up, went and got some coffee, drank it while I packed, and then we headed to the airport around noon, and then got home. We landed a little after 7. Our flight got in quick, but we sat on the tarmac, of course, for almost an hour. So it was about 8:30 when we ended up leaving the airport after a baggage claim. And then it was right around 9 o'clock when we got home. And so it was super late when we got home, and we just went through like a drive-through to get food, because of course we hadn't eaten like literally all day. And we went to bed and we just woke up. We're definitely still on Pacific time, because we woke up at about 10:30 in the morning here, which would be 8:30 in the morning there, which I was getting up between 8 and 8:30. So that makes a lot of sense, but we're already like pretty deep into the morning here, and I have a good amount to do today. So first things first is I'm gonna go ahead and turn you, if you can see here. I got a ton of packages while we were gone. Our friend graciously got our mail for us. I went ahead and got rid of the junk mail. So now let's open literally all of these packages together. All right, this first thing is what I'm pretty sure it's from Mercari. I have been collecting ceramic Starbucks mugs of Disney for a little bit now, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them. I ordered the last 2 in the collection, and I'm finally getting them in, and I think this is one of them. It's very dusty, but it's in great condition. This is the Epcot one. So it looks like this. It has iconic Epcot things on it. I had all of them except Epcot and Disneyland. So I ordered Disneyland. I don't think it's here yet in this haul, but it should be coming really soon. Next thing I'm ordering is not something too exciting. It's literally a set of like 50, I think, little paper cups, like Dixie cups from Amazon, and I got these for our bathroom. All right, this next thing is a mixture of chenille Disney patches of all different kinds. Like there's all different color waves and stuff in here. I've recently launched an Etsy shop, which I think I've mentioned a few times in this vlog already, but I haven't officially like announced it online. However, it has already been receiving a good amount of orders, so I've had to go ahead and start ordering things to prepare and create. So that's what that's for, as well as this purple fanny pack. I actually should have 2 of those in here, and this white fanny pack and this black one. And I also got this Mickey Mouse patch that's going on one of those fanny packs. It is also for my Etsy shop, and it is really cute, and it looks just like this. This next thing is from Halara. I got a lot of Halara dresses and wore those, and they were a huge hit. I ended up getting a gift card to there, and so I went ahead and got 2 more of the classic dresses that I like, and one is in a baby pink color. I will take it out and hold it up. Let's So it looks like this. It's just this like literal pastel baby pink. And one is in this like sagey green color. It's a very natural, neutral green. I really can't remember what it was called. It may have been called asparagus or avocado or something like that, but it's just this like dusty green, muted green. And I think this will be really nice for fall, especially with like a little sweater or cardigan over it, because I love that color in fall. All right, next I've got a backpack. This goes with a backpack I'm making for a friend's little boy for his birthday. And I think this size is gonna be much better because I did order one that was a little too small, I think, originally. Oh, this is my steel mill order. So first thing, I got these really cute pair of wedges. They are like a chunky rattan wicker bottom, and the tops are just these very creamy taupe colored neutrals. Next, I got this pair of pants. They are these like khaki cargo pants, and I thought they'd be really pretty in the summer because they give off a linen vibe with like a dressy top and some heels or wedges. All right, and the last thing I got is this brown leather clutch with a gold chain. I love gold accents and colors of brown. I love leather, so this thing screamed to me, but I thought it would be perfect for nights out when I didn't want like my big purse. So it has the little handle up top. It's this crisscross brown pattern. It just has a little snap detail there, and the rest of the chain was inside, but it's got this crossbody, and then this chain can just hang. So I think this is really pretty. All right, now moving on to envelope type packages. So this is a pen. That was the incorrect way to ship a pen because it was not wrapped in bubble wrap. It was just in the mailer, but this is the one I got. I did get the Pooh napping because I didn't pull it from that series. I decided not to keep any I got because they are really just too small for me, but I wanted Pooh and Simba for my collections. Next, I have a patch. This is a really good sized patch. This is Dopey from Snow White. He's going on one of my crossbodies. Here is another one of my patches. This one is actually a Loungefly patch, and it's really pretty. This is of Tiana, and it's just really nice detailing, if you can tell, especially in her face. It's really pretty. All right, next I have another pen. This is the Pinocchio supporting cast cluster featuring Jiminy Cricket. I have collected about all of these in the series. I think the like 2 Marvel ones are the only ones that I don't own at this point because I just am not a Marvel person. I don't like collect them or have any ties to it. But I'm very excited for it. All right, the next and last thing that I've got, I'm actually gonna pull you guys closer. This will make this easier for me to show you, but as you guys know, I collect Disney pins. I trade Disney pins, and I'm in some pin groups on Facebook where I see people trading and selling and what they're in search of and such. And there was a couple that was cleaning house on their pin collection. They were selling basically everything they've got, and they had a really great deal going on with them. One of the hardest collections to really find are these Winnie the Pooh silhouettes. I think they're a little bit older. They're very easily faked, so honestly I could have some fakes in this collection. They do all match, so if they're all fakes, they're all fakes. If they're not, they're not. I don't think I have any fakes outside of this because I don't like collecting fakes, but I do really like this series, and real ones can be really difficult to get their hands on, so fingers crossed these are real. But I have 6 of the 7. Yes, I have 6 of the 7. They're originally Hidden Mickey collections, and like I said, they're very difficult to find, and they were at such a good deal. Like all their pins they were getting rid of were at such a good deal that I had to just take a chance. So I'm going to show you those now. All right, so these are numbered on the back. It says Hidden Mickey pin 1 of 7. So I know there's 7. It does have the official pin trader stamp on it, so hopefully they're real. Who knows? Pins have evolved so much. I'm trying to understand the date that's on there. I think it says 2009. I think it's 09. So they've changed a lot. But anyways, these are Winnie the Pooh silhouettes. They're in black and white. So the first one is Tigger. He is number 1 of 7. Then we have Piglet, who is 2 of 7. And the little Hidden Mickey is here at the bottom in the frame. I am missing number 3, which I'm pretty sure has got to be Eeyore. 4 is Winnie the Pooh himself. 5 is Owl. 6 is Rabbit. And 7 is Kanga and Roo. So now I am really just on the hunt for Eeyore, so that is going to complete that collection, and I will potentially check in with you guys a little bit later today. Hey guys, so I kind of forgot to close out the video yesterday. I basically just worked on a gallery that I delivered, and we went over to Matt and Laura's last night for game night, and then today we had church and went and had some good time with our friends that live in Nashville, and went and had lunch with them, and then came back and just had a little Sunday afternoon nap, and then went to dinner with my in-laws for my father-in-law's birthday because it is today, and we just got back. I'm now doing laundry for our trip, and we are going to just cozy up and go in for the night early. That is the hope, because we do have a slightly busy week before Luke leaves for another work trip. So I'm going to end that here. That was a full week in the life, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.